Go take the test.
I'm not pregnant.
Go take the test.
But I'm probably not pregnant.
You're a week late. Will you please go take this test?
All right, I'll go take the test.
What does it say? What does it say?
I'm pregnant.
Oh my God, really? Oh God, maybe that's... I'm pregnant. I'm dad. Baby, what's wrong?
Oh my God. I'm in so much pain right now.
What's going on?
I've got cramps that are really, really bad. I think this is the worst cramps I've ever had.
Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Maybe we should go to the hospital.
Yeah, we probably should.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, I know it's late. I'm sorry to call you this late, but we're at the emergency room right now, and we think Jennifer is having a miscarriage. No, I know we hadn't told you yet that we were pregnant, but we weren't ready. We're not at 12 weeks. No, don't come up here. We'll be fine. Yeah, look, I got to go. The doctor's coming back in. And I'll call you tomorrow. I love you. Okay, I'll tell Jennifer. Bye. Wait, so you're saying there's still a heartbeat? We haven't lost the baby yet? Oh, God, that's great news. Thank you, doctor.
We'll follow up with my doctor tomorrow. What do you mean there's not a heartbeat? They said last night at the hospital we saw it. We lost the baby.
All of that happened to us 1 year ago this week. We went through what is quite possibly the most traumatic thing that a couple can handle, and we had to do it in complete silence.
The 5 stages of grief are defined as denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. I went through all of them, and in no particular order. I was angry, I was upset, I was frustrated, I felt guilty, I felt ashamed. Mostly I felt betrayed by my body, and my husband, try as he might to be there for me, I didn't feel that he really understood what I was going through. I was scared to share because I was ashamed.
The worst part for me was having to go through this in silence. I didn't know what to do. The husband very rarely ever does. You have to be the strong, silent one, which the problem with that is that then it engenders feelings of depression in the husband because he can't grieve. And it makes the wife feel like he doesn't care. Maybe he's not as sad as I am. But nobody knew what I was going through because I hadn't said anything to anybody. I was scared to share. So I did what I always do, which is I turned to research. And I found out that an estimated 15 to 30% of pregnancies end in miscarriage. That's a huge number. According to pregnancyloss.com, 75% of recognized pregnancies, the egg just never develops. It was fertilized, but never attaches.
It just happens. And in some ways that was more frustrating. I wanted someone to blame so desperately. Even us.
Did she have a Pepsi that she shouldn't have had the week beforehand? Did I hug her too tightly? But there is no reason. It just happens sometimes. That's the way it is. And as we started researching more and more about this topic and trying to find out what had happened to us, we found out just how common miscarriage is.
And telling my mom and a couple of friends, slowly, it started to get better because there's power in sharing this horrible thing.
There's an old story that shows about a man who's down at the bottom of a hole and he's hollering out to the top of the hole, "Help me, help me!" And a priest walks by and says, "I will say a prayer for you, my son," and keeps walking. And then the man's still screaming, "Help me, help me!" and a doctor walks by and writes out a prescription and throws it down in the hole. Next, a friend of his walks by and he's, "Hey, man, help me, I'm down here." And the friend jumps down in the hole with him. He goes, "You idiot, what are you doing? Now we're both stuck down here." "Yes, but I've been down here before, and I know the way out." The point of that is to say, there are millions of people in this country who have been through the exact same thing that we have been through, and who know the way out. Can you imagine what would happen if you had somebody, a family member, a friend, who could be a sympathetic ear, and you didn't have to go through something like this in complete silence? We have a unique opportunity in our society to make life better if we are simply willing to understand that it's not your fault. You have no reason to be ashamed.
All we have to do is be there and listen to what the other person has to say and understand that there is hope. Can I tell him?
Yeah, it's been 12 weeks today.
I'm pregnant. Yeah!